students, we are in chapter 12, that is your domain name system. And just now we are in which topic? That is your DNS components. In that totally we are having 3 components, that is your namespace, name server and the zone. In that we have already completed the namespace and zone. So by now we are going to have the next one, that is your name server. So these are the 3 components of DNS, that is your domain name system. Okay, wow. Yes, by now we are going to go on with the topic, that is your name server. So name server, so already we have discussed everything. Here it is going to have the domain names. From this area only, the domain name is going to be linked with the correct IP address. It is going to be linked with the correct IP address. That linking or that mapping is done by the resolver that we have already discussed. Okay, wow. So by now we can see the name server. So what else information that you people are going to store in the domain space is quite large. So information storage is large for you people. So நிறைய இருக்கிறதுனால it is quite impossible for you people to store in a single area. It is quite impossible for you people to store in a single area. Information is large, is quite large for you people. In which, why the information is large for you people? Yes, throughout the world it has to maintain the domain name. Throughout the world, for all the computers, it has to maintain the IP address and the domain name. So day by day the websites and the domain name, that is your website address, is increasing for you people day by day. So the information is quite large and it is need a lot of space to store that. So storing these lot of information in a single system is inefficient and insufficient. So it is inefficient and insufficient for you. Inefficient na enadhu? What do you mean by insufficient? Inefficient to get the information from a lot of, if consider just you people are having lot of books in a very small room, so take the needed book, it will be quite difficult for you people. Similarly, extra books if you people are willing to have in the book, that is also quite impossible. So it is inefficient and insufficient to store a huge amount of information. Why? Since throughout the world many are having many websites, that is their domain names, and having the corresponding IP addresses more or less difficult only. So it also becomes unreliable. So this becomes unreliable. What do you mean by unreliable? So it is not stable. It is not stable. Why? If it is going to have any failure in the if it is going to have any failure in the future, so data, to get the data from the name server will be quite difficult. To get the data from the server will be quite difficult. So only the names, if it is going to have more information, this will be unreliable for you people. So these are since it is unreliable, so அப்ப நம்ம என்ன செஞ்சுக்கலாம், அப்படியே விட்டுறலாமா? No, we have to move for the next end. What is the solution for this problem? We have to find out the solution. Since the information is more large, having it in a very small area, it is difficult for you people. So the next step, we have to go on with the solution. So what is the solution for this one? Yes, solution for the problem is, yes, distribute the information in many computers. Distribute the information in many computers. Okay, wow. Why it is distributed? Yes, ஒரே இடத்துல எல்லா இன்ஃபர்மேஷனையும் வைக்கிறது, இட் இஸ் அ வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் டாஸ்க். ஸோ அந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷனில் பாதி என்ன பண்ணிக்கலாம், மெனி கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸில் அப்படி பிரித்து வச்சுக்கலாம். ஸோ அப்போ பெஸ்ட் சொல்யூஷன் வாட் இஸ், ஜஸ்ட் டு டிவைட் த என்டையர் ஸ்பேஸ் இன்டு டொமைன் அண்ட் சப்டொமைன். ஸோ divide entire space, divide the whole space into domain and subdomain. Upon it will be like in a hierarchical structure, that is a tree like structure for you people. So storing all the information in this tree like structure will be more easy for you people. If it is more easy for you people to get the information, is also more easy for you people. Okay va? So name server store the data and provide it to the clients when queried by them. So in the வேல நீ உன்னோட information ஸ்டோர் பண்ணிருக்கும்போது, that is domain name ஸ்டோர் பண்ணிருக்கும்போது, if there is any query from the client, information இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை எடுக்கிறது எப்படி இருக்கும், ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். ஸோ ஹியர் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு ஹாவ் another one term, that is your name servers. So name servers are nothing but they are the programs that run on the physical system and store all the zone data. whole level data இருக்காது, அந்தந்த ஜோனில் உள்ள இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் என்ன பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கோம், நேம் சர்வர் உனக்கு ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கோம். ஸோ வாட் இஸ் த நேம் சர்வர் ஃபார் யூ பீப்புள்? Yes, this name server are the programs that run on a physical system and store all the zone data. Zone, I'll remember what certain limit, up to that limit only it will be able to store. So just now we have seen the entire data is divided into, the entire information is distributed in many computers. அப்போ அது என்ன பண்ணுது, ஒவ்வொரு இன்ஃபர்மேஷனும் ஒவ்வொரு ஜோனில் உனக்கு என்ன ஆயிருக்கும், ஸ்டோர் ஆகிருக்கும். இப்போ அந்தந்த ஜோன்லேருந்து கொஸ்டின் கொரி வந்ததுன்னா அந்தந்த ஜோன்லேருந்து என்ன பண்ணிக்கலாம், யூ பீப்புள் கேன் டேக் ஆஃப் தி இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். Why there is a need to have a name server, everyone is clear. So here what else information that you people are willing to store is quite large. So storing a large amount of data in a small area is make the information inefficient and insufficient. Similarly unreliable. What do you mean by unreliable? If there is a possibility to have any failure, getting that information from the needed area will be quite difficult for you people. To solve that situation, we are going to have another one solution, that is distribute the information in many computers. How many computers you people are having? Distribute your information. So by this the entire space is divided into domain and subdomain. So the entire space is divided into domain and subdomain for you. So here name servers are used to store all the zone data. Just now we have discussed, no? So entire space என்ன பண்ணியாச்சு, domain subdomain, அதுக்கு மேலே subdomain என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, டிவைட் பண்ணும்போது உனக்கு ஜோன்னா என்னது, வெரி ஸ்மால் ஏரியா. ஸோ the name servers or programs that run on a simple physical computer and it store all the zone data. அந்த zone லெவலில் உனக்கு என்னென்ன இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் இருக்கோ அந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் எதில் ஸ்டோர் ஆகிருக்க போகுது, everything is going to be stored in the name servers for you people. Everything will be stored in the name servers for you. Okay va? Yes, next we can see. Yes, now the name server is the main part in domain name system. So the name server is the important point in, that is the main point in DNS. It is the important point in domain name system. What it is going to do, why it is an important? Yes, it is going to translate the domain name to IP address. Name server is going to translate the domain name to IP address. It is going to translate domain name to IP address. Okay va? Yes, so it is your main part. So the name server is main part of DNS. Why it is your main part? Since it is going to translate the domain name to IP address. Okay va? So this name server எப்படி translate பண்ணுது, அப்போ நான் என்ன இருக்க போகுது, that the name server is going to have a domain, that is DNS database. It is going to have a database. அப்போ அதில் database இருந்தால் தான் நான் translate பண்ண முடியும். database என்னது, database means it is going to have all the domain and the IP address. இந்த domain nameக்கு என்னென்ன IP addressங்கிற information எல்லாம் எங்கே இருக்க போகுது, DNS database. இந்த database is going to have what and all, domain name and IP address. It is going to have the domain name and IP address. ஓகேவா? எஸ், ஒரு டேட்டாபேஸ் இருக்கும், அந்த டேட்டாபேஸில் என்னெல்லாம் உனக்கு இருக்க போகுது, டொமைன் நேம் அண்ட் தி ஐபி அட்ரஸ். இஃப் லார்ஜ் நம்பர் ஆஃப் டொமைன் நேம் இருந்தாலும் என்ன பிரச்சனை இல்லை, ஒன்றுமே இல்லை. ஏன்னா எவ்ரி திங் இஸ் ஸ்டோர்ட் இன் அ ஹையராக்கியல் மேனர். ஹையராக்கியல்னா இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு ஹாவ் அ ரூட், தென் இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு ஹாவ் அ leaf, then it is then it is going to have a node, then it is going to have a label, domain, அப்படிலாம் பார்த்தோம்ல, branches like that it will be going, and the levels will be there for you people. ஓகேவா? ஸோ அந்த லெவல்ஸாக இருக்கிறதுனால இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஸ்டோரேஜ் எப்படி இருக்க போகுது, it will be more easy for you people. Similarly searching is also very easy. Searching the domain is also very easy. இப்போ யாராவது ஏதாவது கொரி கேட்காங்க அப்படின்னா இட் இஸ் வெரி ஈஸி டு சர்ச் இன் தி ஹையராக்கியல் டேட்டாபேஸ். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், யாராவது ஒரு வெப்சைட் just is the same example, anyone is giving typing www.google.com. ஸோ இமீடியட்டாக என்ன நடக்க போகுது, So immediately what happens for you people after you pressing the enter key? So immediate what is going, the searching will begins for you people. So the local name server என்ன பண்ணிரும், it is going to ask the next level name servers. அப்புறம் அந்த name server இருந்து it will be moving to the next name server. Like that it will be going on and finally it will be reach the end where you people are having your correct address. Finally it will be reaching the end where you people are going to have your ரெக்வஸ்ட்டுக்குள்ள ஆன்சர் எந்த இதில் இருக்கோ அதிலிருந்து என்ன பண்ணிடும், இட் வில் பி கெட்டிங் த ஐபி அட்ரஸ் ஃப்ரம் தட் டொமைன் நேம். ஸோ நவ் யுவர் கம்ப்யூட்டர் கேன் நவ் கனெக்டட் டு த ரெக்வஸ்ட் வெப் பேஜ். நவ் இப்போ என்ன ஆயிரும், கரெக்டானதில் ஐபி அட்ரஸ் ஒன்னி கொடுத்த டொமைன் நேமும் அந்த ஐபி அட்ரஸும் எந்த லெவல் தட் இஸ் யுவர் எந்த நேம் சர்வரில் வருதுங்கிறத ஒன்று ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஜோன் லெவல் உன்னோட லெவலுக்கு தேடும், நெக்ஸ்ட் உனக்கு அடுத்த லெவலில் போய் தேடும், அதுக்கு அடுத்த லெவல். லைக் தட் இட் வில் பி சர்ச்சிங் த்ரூ அவுட் தி வேர்ல்ட் and finally it will be finding the answer and then then it will be returning back with your IP address. இப்போ உன்னோட கம்ப்யூட்டரும் அந்த கம்ப்யூட்டரும் server, that is your server, will be connected easily for you people. Yes, this is the main task that is done by the name server. This is done by the name server. So name servers are acting as a main part of the DNS. Why it is your main part? It is going to translate the domain name. அங்க இருக்கிற domain name எல்லாம் IP address மாத்துறது யார் தான், நேம் சர்வர்ஸ். அப்போ ஹவு இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு டூ, இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு மெயின்டைன் அ டேட்டா பேஸ். அப்போ அந்த டேட்டா பேஸில் என்னெல்லாம் இருக்குது, இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு ஹாவ் அ டொமைன் நேம் அண்ட் ஐபி அட்ரஸ். இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு மெயின்டைன் டொமைன் நேம் அண்ட் ஐபி அட்ரஸ். அப்போ அந்த ஐபி அட்ரஸ் இருக்கும்போது இதுதான் என்ன பண்ணுது, எந்தெந்த டொமைனுக்கு எந்தெந்த ஐபி அட்ரஸுங்கிறத மேட்ச் பண்ணும். மேட்ச் பண்ணுறதும் ஈஸியாக உனக்கு நடந்துடாது. ஃபார் ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி திங் இட் ஹாஸ் டு ப்ரொசீட் வித் அ சர்ச்சிங் ப்ரோசஸ். இட் ஹாஸ் டு ப்ரொசீட் வித் அ சர்ச்சிங் நடக்கிறது இங்கே எப்படி தான், வெரி ஈஸி தான். எந்த வேலை இது ஈஸின்னு சொல்லலாம், சின்ஸ் இட் இஸ் இன் தி ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் ஹையரார்க்கியல் மாடல் ஒன்லி. இட் இஸ் இன் தி ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் ஹையரார்க்கியல் மாடல். ஸோ சர்ச்சிங் இஸ் ஆல்சோ வெரி ஈஸி. வை? நார்மலி இட் பிகின்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் அ ரூட், then it will be having the domain, then it will be having the subdomain, then again it will be having the subdomain, again it will be having the subdomain. Like that it will be going on for you people. Okay va? So searching is also very easy. So clear with the name server. Why you need this concept? Simple to tell. Informations are more for you people. To have it in a single system is difficult. So that information is distributed throughout the world in many computers. Then searching is done in step by step. So for example, நீ zone number 1ல இருந்து தேடுறேன்னா the information will be first searched in zone 1, then it will be moved to zone 2, then to zone 3. Like that step by step in a hierarchical order it will be proceeding for you people until it is going to reach the request that you have sent. நீ எந்த ரெக்வஸ்ட்டுக்கு அனுப்பியிருக்கியோ அதுக்கு ரிலேட்டடான ஐபி அட்ரஸ் வர்ற வரைக்கும் என்ன ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும், the process will be going on for you. So clear with the topic, that is your name server, that is your component of your DNS. Next we are going to discuss the name servers types, that is your types of name servers. So here there are 3 types of name servers which is going to control the entire domain name systems. Okay va? So here you are going to have 3 types. The first one, it is your root name server. The first one, it is your root name server. Root, yes, it is your base. Okay va? So it is your top level server which contain entire DNS tree. It is your top level. It is your top level and it is going to have contains entire DNS tree. Okay wow. And it is maintained by ICANN. So there are 13 servers maintained by ICANN. And how many servers are there? 13 servers are there for you people. Okay wow. So that is your first type, root name server. And the next you people are going to have the next one. It is your primary or the master. Primary or the master name server. Primary or the master name server. So what it is going to have? It contains the zone resource record. Contains zone resource record. Zone level record இருக்குன்னு பார்த்துருக்கோம்ல, that will be maintained in the primary. Okay va? So these records are updatable by domain name holder, that is updatable by the organization. So here all the details are updatable by organization. Zone level resource record எல்லாம் எதில் இருக்கும்? Primary or the master name serverல இருக்கும். Here all the information are updatable by the organization. The next, it is your third one. It is your secondary or slave. The first one, it is your root name server. Next one, it is your primary or the master name server. And the third one, it is your secondary or your slave name server. What it is going to have? Yes, it contains the copy. It is going to have the copy of the primary server files. Here, it is have no authority. It is not going to have any authority. So, no authority. Similarly, what it can do? Just share the queries. It can share queries. It can share all the queries and reduce the workload of the master server. So it is going to share the queries. That is, the task of the primary master can be shared with the secondary master. That's all. Secondary or the slave name server. So the secondary name server is not having any authority or permission to do anything of its own. Just it can share the work that is from the primary or the master name server. So clear with the three. That is your types of name server. The first one, it is your root name server, primary or the master name server. Third one, secondary or slave name server. First one, root name server, is nothing but it is your top level server which contains the entire DNS tree and it is maintained by ICANN. There are 13 servers are there for you. So what's the expansion for ICANN? It is nothing but Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. Okay, wow. The next type you people are having, it is your primary or master name server. Next one, it is your primary or master name server. It contains a zone level records will be in here. These records are updatable by whom? Yes, by the concerned organization. And the third type you people are having, it is your secondary or slave name server. The third type, it is your secondary or slave name server. What it is going to do? Yes, it just contains a copy of the primary server files. It is going to have the copy of the primary server files. This server, that is your secondary, has no authority to update or reduce the workload of the master server. Just it is not having any authority, but it reduces the workload of the master server by sharing the work. Okay, va? So these are the three types of name server. So by now we have completed name servers. Yes, by now we have completed the name server. Yes, we can discuss the components that we have finished by now. That is, first we have completed the DNS component, that is your namespace. So under that namespace, what you people are having? What else we have discussed under the namespace? Yes, first we discussed how it is organized. So it is organized under flat namespace, and the next one, it is your hierarchy namespace. Okay, ma'am. The next topic that we discussed is domain namespace. Under the domain namespace, we discussed root, then node. Node is going to have the values, label and the domain. Okay, ma'am. Then we finished the rules, and next we completed the generic and the generic top level domain, and the next one we completed country top level domain. Okay, wow. Country top level domains. So domain names. Okay, wow. So these are the topics that we have discussed under namespace. And next we are going to next we discussed name server. So why you people are in need of name server? So actually it is going to translate. It is a main part in the DNS, and it is going to translate the domain name to IP address. It is going to translate the domain name to IP address. So in that, you people are having types. You are having three types of name server. You are having three types. The first one, it is your root. Next one, it is your primary or it is your master. And the next one, it is your secondary. or the slave. Okay, wow. Yes, these are the three types of name server. So these are the three types. Okay, wow. Three types of name server. So the next third topic we completed, it is your zone. Next, the third topic we finished, that is the third topic means the third component that we have finished is zone. So here zone is what? The entire namespace is divided into many different zone for you. So zone is divided as, it is defined as a group of contiguous domains and subdomains. Clear with this one? So zone is nothing but small area, ஒரு சின்ன ஏரியாவை உனக்கு குறிக்கிற மென்ஷன் பண்ணுறாப்புல இருந்தால் that is called as your zone. So next, so these are the three components of DNS. So by this the components of DNS gets completed for you. So clear with this one? This is an important 5-mark question. In that we have to discuss only one thing, that is what's the expansion for ICANN? Yes, it is nothing but Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. Similarly here you are having another one term, that is your inverse domain. What do you mean by inverse domain? Yes, what it is means, it performs that same task, that is for the query it is going to give answer for you people. It converts the IP address to domain name. So here it is what is going to happen, it is going to convert the IP address to domain name. Okay, wow. Yes, it is your inverse domain. It is your inverse domain. So clear with the topic what else we have discussed. So by this the DNS components get completed. So we have discussed the three components. What are they? Namespace, name server, and next one we have completed, it is your zone. Clear with the topic what else we have discussed? Yes, by this the DNS components 5 marks get completed for you people. Yes, reminding we can continue in the next class. Yes, thank you students.